Sometimes some of these plans, these goals that are set, are not achieved on the certain time that was set by us, that we want to achieve this at a certain time. But I want us to look at verse 22 here, because there's something that the Lord is speaking to us here. With an NIV, it says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercy never come to the end, or to an end." So it is amazing to look at the mercy of the Lord. There is so much mercy that the Lord have given to all of us. This mercy goes to an extent where one would have to realize that it is not because of things that we have done right. It is not because of how much effort we have put in certain things. It is not about certain things that individual, the strengths that you might have, the gift of knowledge that you are gifted, the intellectual. Some people are gifted so much in knowledge, knowing on how to do things, to put things together, and so on and so on. So as we approach, now we are in November and approaching really the end of the year. So there are still people that we are behind, and not for, based on things that we are looking for. And sometimes you wonder, where is this God? When would he do things for me, and so on and so on. Sometimes one would be thinking of, maybe the Lord have abandoned me. Maybe I'm not living good life. Maybe it's because the mistake I've done yesterday, and that is why I am punished. The Lord is punishing me because I would have lived better. I would have done things better. But let me tell you today that his mercies, the mercies of the Lord, it is there for everyone. And the Bible says that we are not consumed because of the mercies of God. So there is something that the Lord is doing in our lives. For the fact that you have breath today, for the fact that you still have a shelter today, for the fact that you are still alive today, for the fact that today, you are healthy, you have children, you have today, you have husband and wife, you have today, you have job that you have today. There's so much that you could look and see that indeed the mercy of God, it just, my life, I would have been somewhere. I would have lost my mind. I would have lost my sight. I would have lost my humanity. I would have lost my strength. But today I look and say, indeed, there are things that I can count. There are blessings of God that I can count in my life, that indeed the Lord have done me so well. There are things that the Lord have done into my life. And I want you to begin to thank God for such things, that the Lord have opened those opportunities for you. Because it is not by your strengths, it is because the Lord upon your life have opened such an opportunities for you to be able to grab such things. When you are a child of God,